Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike from Twisted Axle here. Finally getting a chance to go into the garage. I got a lot of guys asking me about the my Coronet here. Just people going, dude, what's up with your Coronet? How come you haven't been driving it? What's going on? I get messages. I mean, a lot of different people are asking me what's going on with the car. I mean, it's almost Father's Day, and I haven't even uncovered this car. That's pretty unusual. I usually put about 4,000 to 5,000 miles a year on this car, but just life gets in the way, right? Good thing that I have my 72 Plymouth Scamp that I've been driving around a lot to all the different shows and different things. So that's made it a lot easier on me. But I've been doing a lot of family things. And so we're gonna do a video. I mean, it's time to uncover the car. I got a lot of plans for the car, and I'm glad you're here watching. So let's uncover it. Let's check it out. All right. So I haven't seen it. Geez, I don't even know how long now. Hopefully I'm not scratching things up. But as you can see, there's no engine. And that's kind of where this all started. I wanted to do an upgrade on the car. Just wasn't running the way that I wanted. I had stage 6 heads on there, and I was fouling out plugs, just a lot of different things. So I was gonna put some different heads on. Ended up buying some trick flow heads, and I was gonna do a cam change. And that was really about it. And the whole purpose behind that was I wanted to run the stock hood, the twin scoop N96 hood on this car. I've had that hood for a long time. I've never run it on this car, all because I had those stage 6 heads, which require a 1-inch spacer. So my intake sat too high. So then I had to create that black hood that a lot of people have seen this car with. So yeah, started down that path, took the heads off and started working on it, and realized there was quite a bit of wear on that engine. It was time. I had ring ridge, what ended up being a lower compression engine, lower than I expected it to be. I mean, it still ran pretty good, pretty strong, but if I'm gonna throw, trick flows and a bullet cam in there, I may as well pull it and make it right. Okay, so why don't we try and uncover this car all the way, and then we can talk a little bit more about some of the other plans. All right, so we'll go right about to there. So what am I building? It's going to be a 512. At the time when I was ordering parts and things like that, I had a lot of problems finding complete kits, and connecting rods and things like that were like on back order for a really, really long time. So I ended up calling a bunch of engine builders, probably about 5 engine builders, several guys that were friends of mine, and I asked them about the 440 source kit. Little bit of mixed emotions there and thoughts on the 440 source stuff. Some of their stuff is great, some of their stuff needs maybe a little bit of work. But I talked to these guys and they're like, we've been using their stroker kits for a long time. They're really good. And so I decided to go that route with the 512 kit. So anyway, there's definitely a lot of cleanup that I need to do in here. And I plan to get that whole, I don't even know if that's a GM booster and master cylinder set up there, but I plan to go from power brakes to manual brakes, and that'll put the master cylinder all the way by the firewall, give me a better chance to make it easier to work on in the engine bay if I need to. Definitely got to clean up the headers. There's just a lot of cleanup, and maybe if I get to it, I'll try to do some paint touch-ups and things like that, but driven the car a lot, so it's pretty darn dirty. So if we look on the floor here, was actually having some issues with this transmission. I'm going to be putting in a TKO 5-speed, TKO 600. And it was kind of sloppy on the shifting. Ended up pulling out this socket here. Turns out that the one that I just put in there actually has a little bit bigger. It's a little bit more snug fit. So we're going to see if that's going to improve things in terms of the shifting. That thing was it's got the pistol grip shifter on it. So that thing was just like moving around all over. And I know they usually do, but this was just excessive. This is a lot tighter, so it should be good. So I'm going to work on that, see if I can kind of, it does leak a little bit, so I'm going to see if I can kind of clean that up a little bit too. So also one of the things that's in the works for this car is disc brakes in the back. Talked to my friend Ryan at Roseville Moparts, and he ordered me a kit from MBM. None of these guys are sponsoring me, by the way. I'm just calling out the parts that I'm going to be using. So if we come on over here, so just to give you a little bit of a rundown here and to show you what's going on inside here. So I do have some custom seats and a console, actually Pro car seats. And then that's where the trans is going to go there. Got a little bit of work to do, for sure. But yeah, it's time. I need to start working on the car. I can't, it's been down a year and it's kind of killing me. I'm always driving this car. Like I said, I put a lot of miles on this car. Usually throw the family in there and we'll go up the coast, see my friend Jim Moore at More Performance. Just a lot of things in the works. So what do we got? We got a lot of cleanup. Gonna go to manual brakes. Got to get that transmission in there. We just worked on that. I just worked on that today. Buttoning up the 512. Let's see, we got it all together. Just have to get the clutch flex plate and the bell housing indexed. Make sure that we have that all situated. Hoping to do the brake job, the conversion this weekend. Maybe that's kind of my Father's Day thing. I don't know. But I'm hoping to get that done this weekend if I can, or at least a good portion of it. So yeah, that's really where I'm at. That is the update on the car. I'm definitely going to be doing some more updates with the car. I'm excited to get it back on the road. So I appreciate you guys that have been watching. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. That'd be great. You don't want to miss out. I'm going to be doing a lot of different things. I have a lot of things in the works, some photo shoots and things. Some other cars and car owners that I'm going to interview. And we got some cruising. We got Woodward Dream Cruise coming up, Heinz. We got some of the big shows in the area. Those are coming up. So I plan to attend them if I can. And then get you guys some footage. And maybe we'll get into some, maybe a little bit of shenanigans and stuff on the street. We'll see. We got a couple guys that are some pretty serious racers, street racers and stuff. So we'll see if we can go over some rides and things like that. But I appreciate you watching. I'll definitely be giving you guys some more video and a lot of content from the Metro Detroit area. And so remember to subscribe. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.